9. See all the good things on KGMB 9 tonight.
Don't miss a powerful all-new episode of Family Law, CBS Monday.
Oh, wow. This will be a lot harder than I thought. I can't help but think of David being in here with Abigail, just tricking his way in like he always does.
Did.
Anything could have happened, Jake.
But it didn't, and it can't anymore because the guy's history. Come on, Molly, the guy's not even cryogenically preserved. I mean, the only decent thing the man ever did was die, and that didn't even help him repay his debt to society.
But it was close.
What are you talking about? You are a warrior woman, not a wimp, and your daughter's a warrior woman. Stenbeck is... I'll tell you something. Stenbeck knew he was no match for her. As a matter of fact, I think you scared him to death.
Oh, yeah. I think so. Hey, Molly, what's wrong? The air vent back here. Come here and look at this.
What is it?
The air vent. It's been pried off of there. It's been taken off, and I didn't do it. I did not do that. Somebody else has been in here. David did this. He is not dead. He did this on purpose to show me that he is back.
Dear Mrs. Hughes, I'm so excited to finally meet you face to face. Your lively mind, your Yankee optimism, and your compassionate outlook have piqued my curiosity beyond imagining. I would meet you anywhere. The Lakeview has a great restaurant, or there's a popular place called Mabel's Red Hots that the dancing is great, but you seem to have your heart set on Al's Diner, so, of course, I'll see you there Friday at 10 a.m. Here's to looking at you, kid. But dear, I hope he isn't looking for Ingrid Bergman. Don't look.
Hey, Graham. Who are you talking to?
Myself. I'm a fine conversationalist.
Don't look at what?
I was on a plane once coming back from, I don't know where, but your grandfather Chris was picking me up. I was having what I think you call these days a bad hair day, so I'd gotten out my compact and was beginning to fret. And suddenly the man next to me said, "Don't look."
Would you slap him?
Oh, he was clowning around. When you stop to think about it, whom do we expect to see when we look in the mirror?
Besides herself, you mean?
I always wanted to see Rita Hayworth.
Graham, you are much foxier than her. Whoever she is.
Your grandfather Chris would have said something like that, but not in those words.
But Chris? What do you remember most about him, Graham?
He was wonderful at kissing.
Really? Hey, Graham, have you ever become completely obsessed with someone just after one kiss?
No, but I'm looking forward to it.
You all dressed up. What's going on?
I have an appointment.
You gotta go see the doctor, or?
No, not a doctor.
What? What is this? Dear Mrs. Hughes, I'm so excited.
That's private, you young scamp. Now, don't tease. You're delaying me, and I have a date.
You have a date?
Who's got the Chili Willies?
Me, I got the Chili Willies.
So you want hot chocolate?
And can we make a fire?
Absolutely.
I like fires.
I know you do.
Like when the house burned and the firemen came?
Dad was very exciting, but it's dangerous. You know, you have to be careful with fire. You know that.
I know.
Okay. I want to put Faith down for a nap. Okay?
I'll go get the newspapers.
You can get the newspapers, but don't start that fire without me. You know the rules, right? I think your brother's a budding arsonist. Come on, let's go. Put you down for a nap with Mr. Froggy. Let's go. Okay, where's my kindling? What is that around your neck?
I found your bathing suit.
With the newspapers? This isn't my... brought her up here, too.
Mama, found my old quilt. But I knocked over your bird cage. I think I broke it. Mama?
Hi.
Hi.
What, you cleaning out the attic for Emma?
Actually, it's getting a little cold out in the barn at nights.
Gotta keep those horses warm.
No, this is for me. Just needs a little airing out, that's all.
To say the least. Can I come in?
Yeah, sure, come on. I don't know where my mother went. Can I get you something to drink?
No, I don't need anything. I came up to see you, darling. I knew that you and Lily were living apart temporarily, but I had no idea you were sleeping in the barn.
Well, I'm in the tack room. It's cozy. It's fine. You should come take a look. It's not all that bad.
Good. How are you?
I'm fine.
We've all been finer.
Yeah. What's going on? Can I help you out with something?
I've come to beg a favor.
Sure.
This is a big favor.
Name it.
I want you to drop the charges against Rose. Financial identity theft. Because we all need your forbearance, and she needs forgiveness.
I wouldn't lift a finger for that woman. She has taken everything away from me. My wife, my kids, my home. She's the reason that I'm sleeping out in the tack room as opposed to sleeping with my wife. How can you even ask me to drop the charges against her?
Because she's here. She exists. And she's Lily's twin. And we've all got to make accommodations.
To fraud, to everything that she's done, to our family, our friends.
Lily has already relented.
She has. Mm-hmm. So that means that...
Yeah. The whole mess is in your very capable hands.
Don't you mind that Rose is an imposter? That she tricked me into committing adultery? Because Lily sure does.
Darling, I mind. I mind very, very much. But, I mean, maybe it's asking the impossible for you to forgive Rose, but I just feel if you don't, then you gotta give up on Lily.
What are you talking about?
Well, you haven't lost Lily. Not permanently. And you won't if you play this right. You gotta forget about Rose and revenge and just save your marriage.
When I put on a wetsuit, it was a bad situation. I was fat. I lost 33 pounds on a Slim Fast plan. I can't tell you how good I feel. To feel young and rejuvenated. I'm ecstatic about what I've done for myself. I have a new body, a better body. Right now, I have the energy to do anything. Slim Fast has made it so easy. Anybody who's got a taste bud will find something they like. It's amazing that something so healthy tastes so good. Slim Fast does have the protein and the nutrients that I need, and I'm not hungry. I feel like a kid again.
Slim Fast every day. Get healthy.
Do it for yourself.
We got a 409 in progress.
This will be messy.
Back away, ma'am.
Stubborn grease.
Here's the facts.
Antibacterial Fantastic wipes out this messy grease better than 409. So it's one tough clean.
What's that?
It's nothing. Fantastic leaves no greasy residue.
This stuff is pretty good.
No, ma'am. It's fantastic.
Antibacterial Fantastic. Tough on grime.
How'd you get here?
Decon.
How'd you get here?
Decon.
How'd you get here?
Decon.
How'd you get here?
Yeah.
What did you say?
All right, I got caught by a cat.
Caught by a cat.
#1 Decon puts mice where they belong.
We all do dumb things. Paying too much for car insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Geico. A 15-minute call could save you 15% or more on car insurance. We all do dumb things. Paying too much for car insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Geico. A 15-minute call could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
This Halloween, find fun somewhere new. Pillsbury Halloween cookies. With Linus's great pumpkin and chocolate ghosts. Just slice, bake, and eat before Halloween vanishes.
My heart to yours, Pillsbury.
Tim Daly is The Fugitive. Series premieres CBS tonight.
Tonight on Dave, don't miss basketball legend Magic Johnson and music from Jewel. Plus, Dave opens the CBS mailbag and an all-new Olympic wrestler top 10 tonight.
CBS Sunday. Susanna and Jesse had the perfect divorce.
His cowboy charm wore off a long time ago.
Until their children came up with a not-so-perfect plan.
Alaska Love magazine.
Maybe we could send Dad's picture in.
Oh! I have 41 pounds of letters.
Now, with a little luck,
Mom has been writing letters to Dad pretending to be someone else.
they just might fall in love all over again.
Mom, are you jealous?
No.
Valerie Bertinelli in a world premiere movie. Personally yours, CBS Sunday.
Luke, honey, what are you doing with... That's not a slingshot, dear.
I know. It's the top of a bathing suit.
Yes, it is. It absolutely is.
Who does it belong to?
A visitor, I'm sure.
I know who I know.
Who?
The other lady.
What other lady?
The funny one that looks like you.
Was that lady nice to you?
She called me silly names, but she was nice.
How did you find out that the funny lady wasn't Mommy? Did somebody tell you?
No, I guessed.
You did?
She just looked like you, but she wasn't.
You are smarter than most adults that I know.
But why was that lady living in our house?
She was there to take care of you.
So I wouldn't be lonely?
Exactly. That way you wouldn't miss me when I was gone.
You were gone a long time.
I know. I was a long time, and I missed you so much every day.
Faith and Daddy, too?
Them too.
We didn't miss you.
I know. Because that nice lady was there to take care of you.
But I love you the best, Mommy.
I love you too. Oh, you have no idea how badly I needed to hear you say that.
I think that you think by prosecuting Rose, it will accelerate the whole process to bring Lily back to you. And all I'm saying is just think about the publicity. The airing in public of the mistaken identity in the bedroom. I mean, the intruder. They're going to have a front page.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Emily Stewart, she'll have a field day with that one.
And there'll be a lot of people romping in the fields with her.
Yeah, but if I don't prosecute, don't you think that Lily might think I have feelings for Rose? Better off to let Rose take her lumps.
She's here. Rose is here. You know what it's kind of like? Do you remember when you first were new to us and our family? Do you remember how it felt?
Cinda, you can't compare me to Rose. I didn't pretend to be someone I wasn't.
But how did we know that? I thought you were a fortune hunter. I mean, I really did. And Lily loved you and believed in you, and I would have had you run out of town on a rail. It was sort of like 15 years ago, you were kind of in Rose's shoes, you know? And look at you today. You are firmly ensconced in the family fold.
Is that where I am? Could have fooled me.
You're the best son-in-law I've ever had. Don't do this. Just don't be too harsh on her because you miffed because she made a fool of you and us. You know?
All right. Before I can make a decision about this, I need to talk to Lily.
Ah, wonderful. Now, what are you waiting for? Come on. She's up at the cottage by the lake.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna take the truck. Luke, he likes to ride in the back of the truck.
Yeah. Yeah. Go.
Yeah.
With any luck, we won't need the security blanket.
I guess what I'm asking is, what do you mean by a date?
The same thing you do.
Graham, are you seeing somebody?
No. I am inspecting someone to see if I want to see him. This is our first meeting.
Blind date at 10 a.m. That's...
At Al's Diner, I decided daylight would be best, despite the fact that candlelight is far more alluring.
Where did you meet this guy?
Do I ask you where you meet your girlfriend?
No, but maybe you should.
I answered an ad in the Argus. I've been reading the personals for a while, and this is the first one that's impressed me sufficiently.
The personals. Graham, what's his name?
Samuel Hargrove. He's a mature widower.
You're sure?
What do you mean by that?
What do you even know about this guy?
He's looking for a friend, as I am.
You could have brought him in here so we could...
Look him over? No, thank you. My family didn't dictate whom I dated at 16, so why should I start that now? Besides, I don't need a chorus of hosannas to know a man is nice.
Of course you don't, Graham. But there are sharks out there. I mean, there are some real creeps that search those personals to take advantage of women of a certain age.
Old fools like me? Chris, I didn't just fall off a turnip truck. And I have been married twice to gentlemen, both of whom worked with the law. Nor have I been out to pasture so long I can't tell the difference between a gentleman and a hound.
Oh, that's right. A gentleman says, hello, how do you do? And the hound says, arr!
Chris, I don't need your approval. Now, I don't plan to make a fool of myself, but if it turns out that I do, that's my responsibility.
I think it happened the other night. That Stenbeck guy was here. He asked me to get some aspirin. When I came back, I didn't see him, but then I saw him by the bookcase, and he spun around, was kind of out of breath. I thought it was kind of weird, but after he left, I didn't see anything out of place.
Yeah, there's nothing here. I mean, the vents are up, but there's
Are you
nothing
sure?
here. Yeah, I just tightened up the screws and it'll be
Take a
fine.
look again, please.
All right, Molly, what exactly would I be looking for?
A bomb, a listening device, I don't know what. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe there's a more run-of-the-mill explanation. Maybe the super came in to fix something. He just left the vent off.
No, absolutely not.
But
He
what about
always
the cops? The
notifies
cops
me.
were in here. They were doing anything they could do to find Stenbeck. I'll check it out. Does anyone have a key to this place besides Abigail?
Just Carly. Carly, but Carly hasn't been here in days.
Well, there is one other possibility.
What?
Maybe Stenbeck left something here and he came back to retrieve it.
That's possible. You said he used to live here.
Stenbeck used to live here.
We didn't live here together. He did. This was his apartment before he was in jail. And then Andy and I split up, and I didn't have a place to live, and I ran into the super, and he was packing David's stuff up and moving it out, so...
Weren't you weirded out that you were living in this guy's space?
No, it was just the opposite, actually. I made the space my own space. I thought the best way to beat the devil was to stand up to him, but obviously I was wrong. Obviously David's coming back to haunt me here. I should have known it. I should have known that he'd never let me
Let you what?
live without him.
Look, Molly, I know this is hard for you to believe, but David Stenbeck cannot hurt you anymore. He died in front of witnesses, and his body did not disappear on the way to the morgue.
He's here, Jake. He's here. He's in this apartment. He's in the walls. I can feel it. The man has staying power, Jake.
Like week-old fish, I guess, but even that stench leaves eventually.
Well, how about some incense?
What?
I could get you a sage smudge stick. It's a Native American thing. We learned about it in school. They light this smudge stick, and it gets rid of the evil spirits.
That's great.
There's a place down on Lincoln Street.
Good.
I could get you one.
All right, get it. Let's go. Get it. And You know what? Why don't you go with her and get some bagel and some coffee? Couldn't we all use some bagel and some coffee?
You sure you don't want to go with this?
No, you know what? I'm going to stay here and unpack because that always makes me feel better, okay?
All right, I'll be back in a few.
Okay.
Great big antibacterial wipe-ups from Mr. Clean. Attract dirt and bacteria and lock them away. Antibacterial wipe-ups from Mr. Clean. Don't just clean up, wipe up.
At Vidal Sassoon, we chose our favorite products from around the world. Then created an entirely new line. New VS Sassoon. Professional hair washers, stylers, and finishers. Capture the look that captures you.
Mom, it's ready.
Because there's more to being a woman. There's Summer's Eve feminine care products, deodorant spray, powder, and feminine wash. Summer's Eve, enjoy being a woman.
The #1 video and DVD event of the year
Can you believe it?
is too good to see just once.
I'm tour guide Barbie.
I'm a marriage spud. Disney and Pixar's Toy Story 2 coming to video and Disney DVD Tuesday, October 17th, rated G.
There are deals on internet service and on long distance, but only one great deal on both. Now you can get 1,000 minutes of nighttime state-to-state long distance and unlimited internet access for just $30 a month. One service, one bill, one low price. Because some things were just meant to be together. Hook up with Sprint and Earthlink at 1-800-PIN-DROP.
Hey, Molly, look what we got. Molly?
Molly.
Molly. Molly. Molly?
I go a little overboard?
I guess so. What were you looking for?
I don't know. Whatever it is, I didn't find it.
Molly.
Feel better?
Yeah, I think so. I think I do.
Your hand.
Should you have some antiseptic ointment?
Yeah, I'll go. Here. Oh, boy, I made a mess. Good place.
Don't worry. Don't worry about it.
It's here, Jake. It's here. This thing, this David's calling card, his poison is in this apartment, and I have to find it. I have to find her. I cannot live here with Abigail.
I got some incense and smudge sticks.
Great. Burn it. Light it up.
Should I help you
Do
clean
you know
up
something?
first?
I don't think you're gonna have time to do that. Why don't you get ready to go to school? Grab yourself a bagel there, and I will take care of everything. Mom's gonna be fine.
Thank you. I'll see you later, Molly. Bye.
You must think I'm a real fruitcake.
What's Christmas without a fruitcake?
It's not Christmas, Jake.
Oh, you're right. Got me there. I think we're just gonna have to sit here and wait. And spin.
Oh. You're kind of a fruitcake yourself there, mister.
Do you mind if I put some of this ointment on that scratch?
Don't bother. You know what I could use, though? I really could eat one of those bagels.
Oh, you got your appetite back. That's a good thing.
I'm gonna get through this, Jake.
I know you will. Sort of like a delayed reactions classic. PTSS.
What's PTSS?
Post-traumatic stress syndrome. If you think about basically what you went through with Stenbeck was a war, you know?
What about the weird phone calls?
Well, you haven't got one of those since right after he died, right?
Why do I find it so hard to believe that this man is actually dead?
God, you're beautiful. I think because you won. I mean, people get so used to losing, they think that's more real, but you won. And I think you just need to get used to it.
I have a delivery from Miss Molly Conlon.
I'll take it.
Miss Conlon.
It's David's lawyer, Jake, the one from the trial.
Open it.
The late David Stenbeck cordially invites Miss Molly Conlon to celebrate the occasion of his early demise.
Mommy, can I ask you a question?
What?
Did you hate that other lady?
It's not nice to hate anybody, even if they do mean things to you or make you angry.
Did she do that to you?
Yeah, she did, and she took things without permission.
She stole things from our house?
She certainly did.
Come on, let's throw it in the fire.
That's a good... No. Can't do that. We can't do that. Okay? Even though this woman did bad things, doesn't mean that we do bad things. Got it? Okay.
Hello there.
Daddy, Daddy!
Hey, pal.
Guess what I found? An old tire. Can we make a tire swing?
Sure, why don't you go out to the old tool shed and see if you can find some rope, okay? And we'll be in business. Go ahead. Sorry to just drop by on you like this, but I needed to see you. Can I sit down? As soon as she stopped by the farm, and she's put some pressure on me to give Rose a get-out-of-jail-free card.
I'd like to send her to Siberia.
She said that you wanted to drop the charges. So, I want to know why this has suddenly been dropped into my lap.
Lucinda pressured you, she pressured me too.
Well, I certainly don't want to be pressured into anything. I just as soon see Rose rot in jail. I don't want to embarrass you.
Hey, embarrass me? You mean embarrass us, don't you?
Of course. It's just I'm in a real tough situation here. If this case gets tried, the whole world is gonna be able to see my mistakes. And you'll hate me. And if I don't prosecute Rose, then you'll think that maybe I care more about her than I do about you, and you'll still hate me.
Things are tough all over, aren't they?
That's your answer?
You think you have problems? I come up here to my mother's cottage maybe to get a little fresh air, possibly, hopefully, get a little perspective on things, and you know what our son finds in a pile of newspapers? This. Do you recognize it?
He's Chuck, my talking fire truck.
He comes when you call him.
He goes where I turn him too, Grandpa.
Moving, flying, my ladder is ready for action.
Come on, Chuck.
Chuck, my talking fire truck. That's tough, that's Tonka.
The exciting thing about this ride isn't the 90-foot drop. It's the woman in the front seat. She's got asthma, but she's got help. Help control your asthma with Singulair. It's a single tablet daily that's not a steroid, and it's available for children 2 and older. Ask your doctor about adding once-a-day Singulair and help control your asthma. Singulair should not be used to treat acute asthma attacks. Continue taking your other asthma medicines unless your doctor tells you to stop or change the dose. If symptoms get worse, contact your doctor at once. Side effects are generally mild and vary by age and may include headache, flu, runny nose, and ear infection. For more information about Singulair, ask your doctor. Help control your asthma with Singulair.
Baby Depot's fantastic fall sale is on right now at Burlington Coat Factory. Take an extra $20 off all Delta cribs. Save an extra $10 to $20 on all solder ready-to-assemble furniture. Take an extra $10 off any bassinet or Serta mattress. Save $10 on this Safety First stroller or Graco swing. $5 on Delta walkers, and these mobiles are only $14.99. You're gonna love the savings at Baby Depot's fantastic fall sale.
Now there's a Chevy Venture with flip and fold seats and a built-in entertainment system.
I knew I should have taken a left turn at Albuquerque.
Introducing the Warner Brothers edition from Chevy Venture, the most versatile minivan ever.
Get $1,000 cash back on any 2001 Chevy Venture. See your Chevy dealer today.
Chevy Venture, we'll be there.
Sorry I'm late. You must be starved.
Mom, dinner's covered.
Oh, really?
We made chicken parmesan and chicken Alfredo.
Ah, you found the new Chef Boyardee chicken pastas.
Try Homestyle Chicken Alfredo, tender chicken and pasta in a rich, creamy sauce, and Homestyle Chicken Parmesan, breaded chicken and pasta in a zesty tomato sauce for older kids with more grown-up tastes.
Great chicken, guys. Maybe I should work late more often.
Uh-oh, we're gonna need some more Chef Boyardee.
Homestyle Chicken Pastas from Chef Boyardee.
The new CBS Friday will leave you breathless.
I didn't kill my wife!
The chase is on in the most anticipated new drama of the season, The Fugitive. And if you think dead men tell no tales,
Left shoe's tied differently.
think again.
There is always a clue.
CSI. And strap yourself in for a brand new season of NASH. 3 great dramas guaranteed to leave you breathless. It's all here, premiering CBS tonight.
No wonder the Dirt Devil Vision is so popular. It never needs bags, has swivel casters for easy pushing and turning, and it's powerful yet lightweight. But if you want something really lightweight, give the Dirt Devil Vision Light a lift. It's the lightest full-size bagless upright you can buy without giving up an ounce of power. For power you can see, get a Vision, because nothing escapes the power of a Dirt Devil.
Whether you're at home conquering the world, venturing out into it, or just taking a break from it, there's a whole new way to stay connected to it. Now, when Verizon local customers sign up for select digital wireless plans, they can get 150 hours of free internet access at home every month, plus free mobile web access through Memorial Day 2001. Just call 1-800-501-4802 today and get it all free. Now, thanks to a new kind of company called Verizon, you can harness the internet from wherever and whenever you choose. Verizon local customers call 1-800-501-4802 today and get 150 hours of free internet access at home, plus free mobile web access through Memorial Day 2001. Want the internet free and on your terms? Consider it done.
Got robbed?
Fred had stolen my American Express.
Got accused?
She's a compulsive liar.
Well, let me ask you this.
Let me ask you this.
Got mills?
You, sir, are every bit as big a jackass as I think you are.
She says the only thing worse than stealing her card was what he did with it.
A shopping spree for both him, his ex-girlfriend, and the child.
From bad breakup to bad credit.
I cannot believe he's acting like this.
Next, Judge Mills Lane.
Today at 3:30 on KGMB 9.
Good afternoon, I'm Angela Keene. Crime Prevention Month kicks off today, recognizing neighborhood organizations making an effort to keep crime out. All the latest on KGMB 9 tonight.
Heather Page Kent stars in That's Life, CBS Saturday.
Luke was using it as a slingshot. He's looking at me, he's saying, Mommy, why are you so mad?
Rose was here once.
Once is enough.
That was the weekend that I realized that she was a big phony.
It's an entire weekend now.
That trip was the beginning of the end.
The end of a beautiful relationship. Yes, she told me all about it.
No, it was a fraud. You know that.
Every corner of my life. Every corner. She has ruined. Is there anything that she hasn't touched?
Yes, there is. My heart. Pretty corny. I know, but it just happens to be the only thing that I know to be true.
Rose did touch your heart. Didn't she, Hilton?
Only because I thought that she was you. And the second that I found out, I found Cooley. I made a deal with him. I got on that plane with him. I risked my life flying with that lunatic. I got to the island and I found you there with... All right, let's just try to forget about that part. The point is, I would have risked anything to find you. Because I love you. Maybe things will never be the way they were before. Maybe it's because I was foolhardy and proud and just plain stupid, but you can never accuse me of not loving you.
Did you rehearse that speech all the way up here in the car?
I rehearsed it ever since I found out about Rose. I really don't know what to do about her. I wish I did, but the fact of the matter is, I don't care. I don't care if Rose goes to jail. I don't care if Rose goes to hell. I just care about you.
Mr. Hargrove?
No, sorry.
Ms. Hughes?
Yes?
Is that you? I'm Samuel Hargrove.
Samuel Hargrove. Your father couldn't come, I guess.
My father? No. My father's name was Ralph. He's deceased. I'm your date.
I see.
I was sitting at the counter waiting, and I saw you, but I didn't realize. I thought you were late or maybe changed your mind.
Perhaps we should both change our minds. I certainly wasn't looking for someone your age, and I'm certain you weren't looking for me.
I guess maybe we should have exchanged photos, but this was the first time I put an ad in the personals.
This is the first time I've answered one. Your ad did say a mature widower.
I'm feeling older by the minute, if that counts.
We don't have to do this. I don't want to waste your time.
No, please, let's sit down. At least let me buy you a drink.
If you'll spring for a coffee milkshake, you have a deal.
Coffee milkshake. This, I'm telling you, this is beyond twist. What kind of guy makes plans for his funeral before it happens and then sends out invitations? I mean, if he was scheduled for an execution, people might RSVP.
Who knows what he has in mind?
Had, stop talking about him like he's still here.
He is still here, Jake, and this proves it. This proves that this man is still alive.
Obviously,
and he's living in
what
the
he wanted to torment you from after he was in the grave.
Ever since I got out of the hospital, I haven't been able to go near one. Or a funeral home, or anywhere else that has anything to do with death. I couldn't even go visit Parker when he was in the hospital. It makes my knees weak and it makes me sick, and now I have to go to this.
But you have to go with that. That is something that definitely belongs in the... You need to throw that invitation out. Throw it in the toilet, but tear it up in little pieces first.
I would love to.
Then why don't you do that?
Because I can't. Because I'm afraid of what will happen to me if I don't go.
What are you talking about, Molly? The guy's dead. He won't know if you're there or not.
What if he has someone there to see if I show up or not? And if I don't, they retaliate. The man, David, has ways of making people hurt. He has ways of hurting people,
Who knows
Jake.
what kind of sadistic games this guy's got planned?
What have you prepared for?
Oh, you want to talk about prepared? Let me tell you something. David definitely... Oh, he knew his prey. He knew how to push their buttons. I'm sure he knew that he could manipulate you one more time so that you would go there and he could torment you. But there's one thing he forgot. You got the last laugh. You're still breathing and he isn't.
Everything you're saying makes absolute sense. But there's only one way for me to really get the last laugh. If I have the courage to laugh in his face, and there's only one way that I can do that.
My head throbs. Every noise hurt. Every light. I was so nauseous. My medicine just dulled the pain.
Today, Imitrex can target your total migraine, the pain and those other symptoms. Imitrex was the first medicine of its kind believed to target the nerves and blood vessels that can trigger your total migraine. In fact, of all prescription migraine medicines, Imitrex is America's most prescribed.
Finally, something that works for me.
Imitrex is not right for everyone or every migraine. If you have certain types of heart or blood vessel disease or uncontrolled blood pressure, you shouldn't take Imitrex. Very rarely, certain people, even some without heart disease, have had serious heart-related problems. So talk to your doctor, especially if you have risk factors for heart disease such as smoking, high blood pressure, or high cholesterol, or if you are pregnant, nursing, or taking medications.
If migraines are disrupting your life, tell your doctor and target your total migraine with Imitrex.
Happy birthday, Daddy.
Hey, Campbell's tomato soup, huh?
You always knew Campbell's was good.
Campbell's creamy tomato, huh?
You just didn't know how good tomatoes could be. Recent studies have shown that diets rich in tomato products are associated with the reduced risk of certain types of cancer. And Campbell's tomato soup is full of tomato goodness. All 8 velvety smooth varieties.
There's enough Campbell's here to last me 100 years.
That's the whole idea.
Campbell's. Good.
Victoria's Secret introduces the new Natural Miracle Bra.
Makes you feel more natural, makes you feel more confident as a woman. Very comfortable. Feels just like natural skin. When I wear the natural, I just feel feminine and more sexy.
There's no other bra like it.
It gave me more cleavage, instant cleavage. I felt confident and sexy. You feel good about your body.
Feeling is believing. The new Natural Miracle Bra. Only at Victoria's Secret.
Was there something about me that you particularly missed?
I like the way we danced.
He was a hero who lost his way until a stranger...
Bag of Vans, the name? You lost your swing. We got to go find it.
...gave him a second chance. Will Smith, Matt Damon, Charlize Theron.
Have you come on out the shadows, Juna?
Was there something you wish to discuss?
From Academy Award-winning director Robert Redford, The Legend of Bagger Vance. Rated PG-13. Starts Friday, November 3rd.
CBS Sunday, the most dramatic season of Touched by an Angel, begins on the season premiere.
You're having a heart attack.
One man will experience the greatest miracle of all.
I don't know how to do that.
Yes, you do.
The impossible will happen.
You are going to get a second chance.
Richard Chamberlain guest stars on the season premiere of Touched by an Angel, CBS Sunday.
Why does America love Becker?
Hello?
He says what you think.
You want to talk on your phone, do what everybody else does. Go to a restaurant.
Becker, season premiere, CBS Monday.
I certainly understand how it feels to lose someone you love. I've buried 2 husbands, and the last one died of Alzheimer's. There's nothing more cruel than that.
I wish Darlene and I had had children.
That would have helped, I know, but children grow up and leave home, and you have to make a life independent of them, especially at my age. You need friends, Samuel, and you need to have an understanding of the possibilities that the next new day can bring you.
Thank you, Miss Hughes. Nancy. Maybe Darlene is watching over and she planned this because you said some things that I needed to hear. If all my dates are as lovely as you, I won't be lonely for long.
And that was one hot date. Oh, dear.
Excuse me. Leave you with the check?
You know these young whippersnappers.
Yeah. They like to go Dutch.
Yep.
But me, I'm a gentleman of the old school.
That's my alma mater.
Holden.
What?
I just wanted you to know that the kids miss you.
I know that.
Especially Luke. He keeps asking a lot of questions. Where you are, when you're coming home. I'm running out of excuses.
Well, it's pretty obvious that I'm on away on business, so maybe we should just tell him the truth.
I think he's too young to understand.
I think he understands more than we give him credit.
I agree. You're right on that.
Maybe we should just try and keep it simple. He knows that parents have disagreements.
What if Rose stands trial? How do we keep that simple? People at school are going to talk to him.
Well, we can't keep it from him forever. Gonna have to tell him someday.
Someday I can handle, but what if it's sooner than that?
If we prosecute Rose. Put it like that, dropping the charges sounds like the best thing to do.
Might be the best thing for the kids.
For us, too. This is what you want to do?
Luke figured it out. He knew that Rose wasn't me. He knew for a long time.
He knew.
He knew. He told me this morning. It was worth the trek up here just to hear him say that. I feel like I have my son back.
He never said anything to me.
I guess he thought if he knew, then you must have known too.
Who says you can't share secrets with your grandson for years and years?
Who says you can't watch the waves break for many summers to come?
Pravachol says you can fight back against heart attack. If you have high cholesterol or heart disease, and diet and exercise still aren't enough, adding Pravachol can make a difference. Other drugs lower cholesterol, but Pravachol is the only drug of its kind that's also proven to help prevent both first and second heart attacks, so you can live a longer, healthier life. Talk to your doctor about Pravachol today. Pravachol, a prescription drug, isn't for everyone, including people with liver problems or women who are pregnant, nursing, or may become pregnant. And because serious side effects can result, tell your doctor about any muscle pain or weakness you experience while on Pravachol. Your doctor may do blood tests to check for liver problems. Tell your doctor about any medicines you are taking.
Who says you can't spend a lifetime with your first love?
Pravachol. It's your life. Fight for it.
Tylenol House Call. Information for healthy living.
I can't remember the last time I checked.
I found some really old prescriptions.
Do you know what's in your medicine cabinet?
There are bottles behind bottles.
The makers of Tylenol now bring you Medicine Cabinet Safety Month. With cold and flu season approaching, it's the perfect time to take a healthy look inside your medicine cabinet. Take a few minutes to review what you need and don't need. Remove expired medicines and those you don't use anymore. Then restock with all the healthy products your family uses. Look for the Medicine Cabinet Safety Month display at your neighborhood store. Don't be caught unprepared for the upcoming season. Make sure your medicine cabinet is well stocked and worry-free. For more information, visit Tylenol.com.
Love the way you always try, almost makes me cry. There's something we can do. Bake on cookies, me and you.
Lysol presents Facts of Life.
That was my lucky marble, Dad.
Fact: one person's trash is another person's treasure. Fact: kids are not leak-proof. Fact: Lysol products are the best because they kill 99.9% of germs in seconds, and it's the #1 brand recommended by pediatricians. Fact: a human's fascination with water begins early. Life demands Lysol. That's a fact.
DC's new police chief didn't have a lot of allies.
I'm going to hold each of you responsible for every crime.
But one woman on the force knows how important the fight is.
Her sister's been murdered. I asked the detectives to stop him.
Now, together, they'll change the face of crime fighting.
Meet the director of crime analysis.
Thank you, Chief. The District Series premiere, CBS Saturday.
Was Luke upset when he told you about Rose?
No, he liked her. He said that she was funny and she made him laugh. Were those the things that you liked about her, too?
Lily, will you ever forgive me?
You mean, will I ever forgive her? Now that she's my sister, this dilemma is bigger than I ever thought it would be.
You haven't answered my question.
I know. I don't want to leave you in suspense, and I can't make a decision about our relationship right now. It's too soon.
I'm going to go put up that swing for Luke. See you soon.
Do you always drink coffee milk, Jake?
I used to back in New Jersey.
Oh, you're from New Jersey?
Yeah, Hoboken. I was just in town visiting my daughter.
Did you have a good visit?
Not really. She got mad at me and threw me out.
Oh, Joe, I'm terribly sorry.
It's not her fault. I should have gone home, but I couldn't leave without trying to iron things out.
What happened? Or would you rather not talk about it?
Oh, it's a long story. And you've had your ear bent enough today. I couldn't help overhearing.
That poor young man lost his wife after 2.5 weeks of marriage.
What did he do, talk her to death?
Joe, be nice.
Forget nice. Today I feel reckless.
Whoa.
Hi, Miss Hughes. Need a ride home?
Not at the moment, thank you.
You must be Mr. Hargrove.
Why?
I sent Mr. Hargrove on his way.
What? Oh, don't look at me. I'm just a cheap pickup. You sure got a thing for these young guys. But these kids are all wrong for you.
She's my grandma.
And she's my date. So if you don't mind, Sonny Jim.
I'll see you later, Chris.
I don't want to push my luck. But could I buy you grilled cheese to go with that shake?
I don't mind if you do.
Oh, waitress, 2 grilled cheese on white. And don't be stingy with the pickles.
You know, you spent a long time with Stenbeck trying to control you. I'm not going to make the same mistake.
Don't even think about comparing yourself to David Stenbeck.
No, I'm not trying to compare myself because I actually believe that I am much better looking.
You are so right. I didn't for one second feel like you were trying to control me. Protect me, maybe.
I'm guilty of that.
I know you want me to bail on this thing. And I'm sure that that is the sensible thing to do, but sensible has never been my middle name.
Me neither. So forget everything I said. Just erase it. And we'll do what we should always do, which is exactly what you want to do.
Good.
Good.
Because I have one more favor to ask you. It's little. Do you think that, this place is just messy, and it's creeping me out, and I want to know if I can get dressed for the funeral at your place.
If I can watch.
Freezing chicken. Only new Ziploc double-guard freezer bags have an inner layer that clings to seal out air that causes freezer burn. Regular freezer bags don't. Put an end to freezer burn with a new Ziploc double-guard freezer bag. Freezing steak. Only new Ziploc double-guard freezer bags have an inner layer that clings to seal out air that causes freezer burn. Regular freezer bags don't. Put an end to freezer burn with a new Ziploc double-guard freezer bag.
Hello, I'm Mark John Jeffries, and I'm here to talk with you about People PC. What is People PC, you ask? It's simple. 1, a new brand name PC replaced every 3 years. 2, unlimited internet. 3, in-home service. Yep, if all else fails, they come to you. 4, great deals on stuff you like from places you know. All for as little as $24.95 a month. That's it.
No, that's not all of it. Call People PC now and you get a choice. A powerful desktop like this IBM PC for as little as $24.95 a month for 36 months. Or a fully loaded IBM ThinkPad for as little as $49.95 a month for 36 months. And who but People PC offers all this at no extra cost? 3 years of internet access, 3 years of in-home service on all our desktops, and People PC member deals.
America, now you have a choice.
Desktop or laptop. Call People PC today at 1-800-PEOPLE-PC.
Can you believe it? My husband, Nolan Ryan, has arthritis. So his doctor says, stay active and take Advil to make it easier. I take it for my arthritis pain, so we can exercise together.
Advil, stronger than pain.
With my stiff joints, I never thought I'd be out here again. Then I discovered new Flexogen from the makers of Advil. It has both glucosamine and chondroitin, which can help rebuild worn cartilage in my joints. New Flexogen.
Freediving is my adventure. I compete for depth. It takes an incredible amount of mental and physical strength. I have to have the right nutrition. That's my fuel. SlimFast helps me get it. I need to have a lot of energy to turn around and kick all the way back to the surface. SlimFast has vitamins, minerals, carbohydrates, and other things you need for energy, and it tastes good. I have SlimFast every day. It kind of keeps you fit from the inside out.
SlimFast every day. Get healthy.
You can turn hopes and dreams into reality when you give through the United Way. At this learning center, those with developing disabilities are getting the vital help they need. Together, we're solving problems, getting results you can see. The NFL, the United Way, and you, the power of teamwork.
How did the house burn down? One of the ladies...
Call 1-800-501-4802 today and get 150 hours of free internet access at home.